What's good, everybody? It's Kaige-O Gaming, and welcome back to a brand new series of Age of Wonders 4. Now, today we are going to get started
Choose your destination.
on the Ashes from the Past story realm. We are playing the very first DLC story realm on the channel. Last time we went ahead and completed the Crystallized Sands. First time playing on brutal difficulty. We survived. We got victory. Didn't get first place, but thankfully we had a very solid alliance. We were doing pretty well actually until the last couple of turns, and then Otto, good old Otto, made a strong push, but no more spoilers. If you guys do want to watch it, I do have a playlist under the playlist tab on my channel, so feel free to check that out. We've also done the vanilla story realm, Rise of the Gaudier, and that story realm tree. Now, for those of you that like to keep up with my playlist, I don't want it to be confusing, so the very first story realm that we did is listed as story realm. The very first challenge realm we did is listed as challenge realm. I am going to go ahead and change those names, and rather than do like one big playlist, I think I'm going to do separate playlists for each type of story realm. So vanilla, Empires and Ashes, Eldritch Realms, those will all get their own playlist, but all of the missions pertaining to those story realms will be in the same playlist. And then I think I'm going to do each challenge realm as a separate playlist, so in case any of you guys are interested in a specific challenge realm, a specific story realm, you guys can easily find that. It hasn't happened yet, but I think once I start uploading this series, which should be, well, I guess for you guys right now, for me it'll be tomorrow, I'll go ahead and separate that so you guys can more easily find whichever playlist you specifically want to watch. Without further ado though, let's go ahead and jump on in. Free Lands of Manu Hari. I'm very interested to see what the story is like. We have the story realm, it's 3 school difficulty. Answer a call for aid from a sorceress of Athla, who has been missing since the world gates were opened. Investigate the fate of the once powerful Commonwealth and the ancient world they discovered. The Commonwealth, okay. I'm a little familiar, for those of you who don't know, with Age of Wonders 3. Didn't complete the campaign, but we got pretty far into it, not on the channel. So I kind of know about, what was her name, Sinrith and the Commonwealth and that whole, like, rebellious thing and the Elven Lords and all of that nonsense. So we have Lost Jungle. The realm is a lush jungle surrounded by astral void. Tropical provinces and forest province features are common. River province features are common. Arctic, desert, and desolate provinces are rare. Birds of paradise. The realm is home to many birds, civilized and wild. Avian free cities are common. Great bird nests are common, and bird units are common. Warden of Manu Hari. This realm is protected by a powerful progenitor golem, which will periodically launch attacks on any enemies of the native Krasura. Ooh, interesting. Okay, we will be playing on hard difficulty, the hardest that is possible.
Your journey starts here.
We have like all of these dragon lords, right? Very cool. We have the primal fury lords available to us. This is the only pre-built for the Empire and Ashes? We just can't play a specific ones, and none of the Eldritch Realm Lords are available. Well, I think I will be creating my own faction for the Yuge, and, well, we have to go for the only one available. At least for this first story realm. Let's check out the Avians. Elusive gains 5 defense and resistance against retaliation attacks and opportunity attacks. Non-hero units gain 30% experience from combat. Unit has +1 vision range and sensing range. Friendly units do not block movement. Okay.
What is their origin culture?
We will definitely be playing as the new culture, the Reavers, a society of industrial opportunists. Pragmatic and brutal, they combine the material and the arcane, expanding their dominion through conquests and hunts. Has higher production and mana income. Units are specialized in focusing down marked targets with focused aggression. -1 Whispering Stone. Total War and War Spoils. No Imperium income penalties from war without war justification. Okay. War Spoils are a unique resource gathered by the Reavers through conquest and battle with empires, dwellings, and free cities. They can be used to intimidate and extort free cities or other empires. Interesting. Focused aggression, ranged or magic attacks, plus 10% damage per stack of marked. Melee attacks, 60% chance of inflicting marked. Minus 10% evasion, stacks up to 5 times. Okay, it looks like we have some, what, Chaos and Materium affinity? Oh yeah, I'm excited.
What defines their society?
Okay, Chaos and Materium. Ancient Wonders do not require population in order to be annexed. Cities gain 20% production per annexed Ancient Wonder. Unit enchantment research and unit enchantment upkeep. Gain binding essence and fragments for clearing infestation spawners, Ancient Wonders, raising cities, and pillaging provinces. Cities gain +2 gold per quarry in their domain. Special province improvements cost 50% less production. Gain a tier 2 to 3 hero item after clearing Ancient Wonder and Infestation. Gain extra mana with hero items via the Equipment Horde. For Chaos, we have Prolific Swarmers. Cities require -10% food for gaining a new population. Racial tier 1 units have +1 rank. Non-magic origins require 20% less base upkeep. Units gain the Corpse Eating ability, -10 evil alignment. The nearest city owned gains 3 mana and 3 food tier per tier of non-magic origin units killed or lost after successful combat. The nearest city owned gains +3 gold and 3 draft per tier of units killed after successful combat. I think we're like saving a sorceress, right, from the Commonwealth. I feel like that's kind of giving me good guy vibes. I want to stick with the Materium and Chaos. We don't have anything specifically for Empire and Ashes. We do have something for Eldritch Realms. After clearing Ancient Wonders or an Infestation. What's the Equipment Horde? Hero items in the arsenal grant additional mana income. Oh. Okay, that kind of gives you a reason not to, like, break down equipment, though, yeah? Great Builders kind of sounds nice. Special Province. I'm thinking that the extra gold could be really great. We'll check out Equipment Hoarders. Great Builders and Equipment Hoarders. I don't really want Prolific Swarmers. And I don't want to be evil. I don't want to commit to that yet.
Choose your first tome.
Okay, so for Materium, we have Tome of Rock, which we've seen with good old Gimli. Tome of Enchantment we've seen, but we have the new Tome of Alchemy. Inflict your enemies with negative status effects and mitigate them on your own units. Tinctures in a powerful ranged unit will help you manipulate the tides of battles. Afflicting Miasma. Weaken, Afflicted. Mysterious Tonic, granting positive status effects while removing a -1. For support units. Afflictor, Miasma Shot. Material Refinery, City Structure, Knowledge and Gold Income, per magic material. Fumigation, at the start of combat, units defending the city. 16 blight damage and 2 weakened. Anti-magic tincture. 2 negative status effects dispelled and gain 2 status protection. Alchemist Lab. Knowledge and knowledge per adjacent unique province improvement. We also have the Tome of the Dragon. We could start going Chaos early. Tome of the Tentacle, that's more Eldritch. Specialize in physical damage, improve your units with unit enchantments. Smash your enemies with the Force of Stone, specialize in increasing your defenses and dealing physical damage. I don't know if we'll really have shield units. Range units and skirmisher units could be solid. Damage against magic origin, removing positive status effects. Rune Carver's Camp, it does count as a quarry, which we're getting bonuses for. That just gives more production. I think I'm actually gonna go with the Tome of Enchantment to start off with.
What is your ruler's origin?
Dragon Lord, Eldritch Sovereign, will be a champion. Access to unique army leadership hero skills, gain 20% experience, start with honored relation with free cities, start with command ability, champion governors.
Reveal yourself.
Reveal yourself. I feel like we kind of want to be like a ranger, right? With the Mage Lock rifle. Ooh. Or we can go pistol and sword. Could do Crowmaster's bow, but I'm gonna go Mage Lock rifle. That sounds cool. Can I take off this helmet? Want to be able to like see my character. Okay. Physique, arm length, hand length, skin color. Kind of like the red. Red's cool. Skin decoration. Ooh, look at all these. Do you like the parrot vibes? These are more like body paint. I don't mind that. That's cool. Oh my goodness. Look at that beak. This gives like eagle vibes. I like it. Although I feel like we would take pride in like big beaks, you know what I mean? So I'm gonna go the biggest beak, except for this one. That's a little goofy. Let's go with this one. Give him like the creepy like bird eyes. Yeah. We'll give him like creepy bird eyes. The biggest beak and the biggest feathers. That's kind of cool. We'll go with this one though. Although we might end up doing a helmet anyways. These helmets are super sick. I kind of like the crown. They definitely give like Crusader vibes. I'll go with the crown. Oh, that's kind of cool. Like a little cloak. Let's choose the outfit first. Definitely like Crusader vibes. Kind of like this one. I kind of like that. That's cool. Armor color. We usually go for the black and white for the channel theme. Okay, only under Chaos Affinity, which is interesting. Nothing under Materium. I'll give you guys like the eagle vibe. That's kind of cool. Makes them look like they got face paint. Okay, so we get the bears. Birds and bears. It's a cool combo. Armor color. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. I think that looks good.
Your journey.
Emperor.
begins.
Alright. What do we want here? What's a good bird name? We'll go Squawko. Squawko, like Kaige-O, but bird squawk, you know? Tinkering sharp beaks, I kind of like that. Squawko hawk, like hawk, I like it. Do Mekaraz. Stemtriv, Inkaraz, Urhafen, Vartriv, Vishaken, Geratov, Petriv. I like it. Advanced settings. Yeah, all that's fine. Onward! Let's check out the story. I'm excited.
Before the Fourth Age, when the final world seal of Athla was opened, the Elven court and Commonwealth put aside their grievances and made a brave stand against the invading wizard kings. In the wars that followed, these heroic alliances crumbled, and entire armies were cast into the depths of the Astral Sea.
Okay, so they came together against the wizard kings.
The dreadnought Edward Portsmouth and the sorceress Larissa commanded the vanguard of Commonwealth war machines. After they plummeted into the Astral Sea, they were adrift between worlds, haunted by lurking horrors. Only Larissa's magic, paired with Edward's resourcefulness, protected the castaways from the magical currents.
Okay.
After what felt like an eternity of torment, the drifting remnants of the Commonwealth sensed a shift in the currents and happened upon a realm which appeared out of nowhere. The survivors met its inhabitants, an ancient, knowledgeable people called the Krasura. Negotiations were challenging, but the survivors were allowed to recuperate from their trials.
Okay.
Edward's mind, however, did not seem to recover. Over time, his resentment towards Wizard Kings grew, and he vowed to free the entire Astral Sea from their curse. He started traveling to other realms to liberate them, leaving devastation in his wake as he condemned and hunted anyone who would support or even tolerate the rule of any Wizard King.
Okay, you went crazy.
Edward's erratic behavior concerned Larissa, his lifelong friend and companion during their journey through the Astral Sea. But amidst the growing conflict between the Krasura and Commonwealth remnants, Edward increasingly ignored Larissa's pleas, and her influence diminished. Thus, it was shortly after Edward's last departure that Larissa saw no choice but to send out a secret call for aid, for a Godia who could end Edward's march of destruction.
Okay. Gotta put a stop to him. Squawko Hawk. I love it. Alrighty. Well, it's time to get things started. Suppressing Barrage. Suffer 10 physical damage. Have a base 30% chance of becoming immobilized. And then the Copper Golem. Overlooking your recently established throne city of Petrive, you sense the skillful Larissa Mirabilis, gently invading your mind through a vision. Bless the currents of the Astral Sea. My desperate plea has been answered, Larissa His voice echoes relief. I thank you and your followers, Emperor Squawkohawk, for putting your own lives in jeopardy for a noble purpose. The Krasura, native to this world, and the Commonwealth remnants, my former comrades in misfortune, are caught in a relentless war, and neither side will appreciate the appearance of a new faction. Time is scarce. My hideout might no longer be safe. Please meet me in the fertile plains north of Peatrieve. North. As the vision ends, you begin to take in the details of your surroundings. The sight of the lush, tangled flora, the buzz of colorful birds shrieking and squawking. As, I guess we misspelled squawk, huh? That's alright. As they constantly switch from layer to layer of the verdant thicket, the smell of sprayed water, a refreshing echo of a distant waterfall, the static tension of profound magic inhabiting the land. The sensations of Manuhari's jungle are enticing, overwhelming, even intrusive. This Larissa takes you for a savior. Reflecting on your decision to venture to Manuhari, you cannot help but smile. We can receive gold. City stability. I have indeed come to bring peace. Yeah, we'll be good guys. We'll be good guys. Production. Okay. Well, per usual, we'll start with the storehouse. Mercenary and Harriers. Melee strike and Castanet. Elusive, focused aggression, light-footed. Nice, nice, nice. It's a skirmisher unit. And then the Mercenary. Drive back. Damage. Deal damage to target, push them back, and move on to their hex. Piercing. Ignore 50% defense. You have first strike. High maintenance. Then we have the Observer, who can only mark. No like combat abilities though. Arcane research, production and draft for the cost of city stability. Purging arrows. Damage against magic origin units, chance of removing one positive status effect from the target, or sundering blades. 90% chance of inflicting sundered defenses. I'm honestly kind of tempted to go awaken tools here. Really boost up that production and draft. Okay, we have three pyromancers. Harrier, mercenary. It's a risky battle already. We don't have the mana for a copper golem. What is this map looking like? Okay, we need to go north first. Looks like we have some free gold we can pick up. Now, we don't start with a lot of units, so I might cancel this Observer and go for a Harrier. What do you have? Snapshot, Heavy Mage Lock. Command, Fire, Heavy Mage Lock. That's a full 3 action cost. Additional damage when flanking. Status resistance, ignore status resistance, and then we have the Mage Lock. I mean, this is going to be a pretty tough fight to start off on. Flame Strike, that's a 1 hex radius, so we're going to want to separate our troops. Let's grab the chest. Ooh. Very nice. Unit off the rip. Let's just do some exploration. Wait until we get some units built up. I don't think we're really in a rush to get into combat. We don't want to be slowed down. $64 gold is nice. What are we looking at for the map again? We are kind of center, which makes me nervous. Already a gold ancient wonder. Okay, we have a free city up here. Unicorns. What does this give us? Production. That's super useful. Storehouse is done already. The Mana Forge. Mana income and production. That could be super solid. There's an infestation. Yeah, getting that storehouse done early is super nice. Really start boosting up our food. And I think we'll continue to do so with a pasture. Get expanded as quickly as possible. We're trying to go, after our last experience in Brutal, getting kind of wrecked, I feel like we're going to try out some different strategies as we go through this campaign to better prepare ourselves for future challenge roams. So, we're going to try to really push out food here this time. Really get our population going. It's another infestation. Okay, not much going on here. I do see a mana stash up here that I would like to grab. Empire development skill. Outpost. Yeah, we're not really sure what we want to do about outposts yet, are we? Getting an outpost super early on might not be bad, though. We got the Harrier. Our ruler leveled up. Ooh, we can get Scattershot. I love Scattershot. I'm gonna start out with Decisive Command, though. It's a pretty solid ability. Approaching the scene of a large broken land ship, carefully placed arcane markings lead you to Larissa. Well met, Emperor Squawko Hawk. Larissa says, leaving concealment. What you see here are the sorry remains of the vessel to which I and all the Commonwealth remnants owe our lives. Alas, it only led to more misery, Larissa sighs. Edward Portsmouth, the leader of our company, provoked a war with the Krasura, only to leave the realm soon after. He left Valerie of House Avernos in charge. Valerie is an honorable person and might be reasoned with if her loyalty to Edward doesn't betray her. Now that you are here, I offer you my services to bring an end to the conflict on Manuhari in any way necessary. Whoa. I mean, 20% knowledge per turn. I would assume that's permanent. I mean, having her in my army could be super cool, but I'm gonna go for the knowledge. With Larissa at your side, you return to Petrieve. I thank you for coming to my aid, Larissa says, and you notice she is less tense now that she is in safety. Being adrift within the Astral Sea, trying to shield our troops from the torment while slowly running out of rations, then witnessing everyone losing their sanity when salvation seemed imminent. I have seen better days in the past, but I will recover. It may not seem like I have much to offer in return, but I am a sorceress. How may I best surprise you? Gain an evoker? A troop? Mana? The Tome of Evocation. Ooh. A free tome? We already have the knowledge boost. I'm a little tempted to go with the troops. Let's get some mana stockpiled. I would be surprised if a sorceress like you had no personal stockpile of mana to share. Manuhari besieged. Commonwealth remnants defeated or allied. Krasura defeated or allied. Having seen the realm and heard more about the ongoing conflict, to reflect on the situation at hand, the Commonwealth remnants and the Krasura are locked in a terrible war. That much is clear. Other than that, there are many unknowns. While it seems like the Commonwealth remnants are the obvious aggressors in this conflict, the sudden reappearance of the Krasura in their home world raises the question of whether they had been sealed within Grexelos, and if so, why? Huh. You will need to stay attentive and form your own opinion. Whether you seek to quench this war or fan it, your actions will define the fate of Manuhari. I will do what it takes, one way or another. Let's go see who this is. Curious Weirdgate. Greets you with some curiosity. Legendary Squawko Hawk. It is rare for Weirdgate to meet an ascended champion like you. Nevertheless, we ask that you respect the territory and independence of Weirdgate. Let me see if the people of Weirdgate are of interest. So we don't even start with the Whispering Stone. Wow. Alright, let's get another mercenary going. Well, we can get the Copper Golem going as well. You guys are gonna come collect this mana. Okay, so we have a party over there. One faction's here, another faction is here. So I'm actually quite interested to start exploring the east. I'm gonna hold off on the Copper Golem, but I am gonna get one in our party. Larissa comes before you once more to talk about a matter of great importance. To restore peace, Larissa explains, not only Manuhari should be considered, but also Edward's march of destruction across the Astral Sea. Larissa hesitates, but then continues. This is not like the Edward I knew. I believe it must be that something is affecting him, turning him wrathful and blind to reason. Directly before the conflict with the Krasura escalated, Edward was studying some of their artifacts. If I could learn more about their ancient magic. I have found a Krasura researcher, Humaro Boltavi, dedicated to the works of the ancient Krasura. He might be willing to cooperate. Good ascent, Emperor Squawko Hawk. I am Humaro Boltavi, Chief Investigator of the Wing of Lost Wisdom. It is excruciating, Humaro begins his mournful sing-song, how much knowledge became forgotten by our people during the Everdark, when the stars of the sky beyond no longer shone. Which is why the Wing of the Lost Wisdom exists, to recover and rediscover the heritage of our ancestors. Not long ago, we found a grand structure of old Krasuran architecture, half buried within the desert. But it was warded by spirit guardians, and the Akura denied our request for battle mages, giving cryptic answers as was their custom. If you were to defeat the ancestral guardians of the structure we call the Eye of Manuhari, we would be grateful and allow Larissa Mirabilis to partake in our research. Yeah, it's gonna be this. The Gold Ancient Wonder. Alright. Let us start with the quarry. Boom. Nothing's boosted yet from the quarry? Let's get the library. Takes the least amount of turns. Awaken Tools is finished. Marked and Distracted. That's only gonna well, if we get the Copper Golem as well. Let's get this early. And then if we clear these pastures, we'll probably end up taking that as well. Alright, you guys start exploring east for me. Let's go ahead and get a Copper Golem going, although if we really want to push out troops, let's get that started. troops and buildings. Okay, let's check out this new faction, some of these new troops. Are these the guys with charging strike? No, just melee attack. All right, you guys can move through each other. That's nice. What if we pull back? I should have popped this first. There we go. Okay, a chance to immobilize these three. 15 mana, that's quite a bit. Immobilize 2 of them. Alright, let's get you guys attacking. All 4 of you are immobilized. Let's grant you an extra action. I'm gonna go for it. That is sick. Trying to mobilize again, I suppose? Resisted both of them, I see. I'll have you guys take the retaliation this time. You can finish this unit. You can go ahead and hit here. Nice hit. Okay. This turn might hurt a little bit. It's gonna be a flanking attack. You guys already do solid damage. It's honestly possible to lose those spirits. Oof. Spirits are down already. Alright, if we could immobilize you, that would be great. Awesome. We're gonna get you to come here. 6 retaliation isn't horrible. Let's fire on these guys. These guys are immobilized. You guys should push here. Okay. How come we're not retaliating? Do you guys not retaliate? There's no way. You guys were even in defense mode. What's going on there? You guys couldn't reach. Only problem, we could have you kill. Okay, let's do this then. Excuse me. We'll give you the extra turn. Okay, 80%. Let's go ahead and finish these guys. Nicely done. Still some solid damage here, though. There's that first strike. Maybe we... No, I don't think we did get that off last time. We are certainly taking a beating. We might lose this unit. Only a 13% chance to immobilize. You can't get hit, though. I did mark you. See if we can't save that unit. You guys are in a bit of trouble too. I might just go defensive mode with you. 18, you would only do 2. That's not bad. Did give them low morale. Maybe they'll get some fumbles. There we go. Alright, you can get the kill. Let's get the flanking attacks. Nice crit. Five. We get the 6 damage here. Nice crit. And the graze. We'll take it. They're down to 1 entity. You're just gonna chill back here, my friend. Let's make sure we don't lose them. I Any way we could run you guys down? How far can you reach with that? Not far enough. We could try to immobilize. Ah, he resisted. Son of a gun. Could try and push you back, though. Okay, this could work. Oh, there we go. Awesome. Nice. That worked out well. Well done, Birdmen. Whew. Some heavy damage there, though. Umbral Juggernaut mount. Can you sit on a mount? No. Alright, let's get you into friendly territory, take some additional healing. We're getting another mercenary down. We're getting awakened tools to boost our production and draft, which should allow us to push out units more frequently. We'll probably want to take this on next. And then take this out. All units some experience. We probably want to wait until we get a full stack for that, though. For our next boost, what are we looking at? Probably want to go production income. Get these buildings quickly. Could also get more gold with the, an additional farm. We have this pasture here. Yeah, it is what it is. Grievances, schmievances. And also puts you into our own territory. But we're gonna bring you over here anyways. Next, we need to fix your stability. It's the next issue at hand. Wow. Okay, so we've seen 3 infestations already. Says low risk. I at least want one more turn of replenishment. I hope you're just patrolling. Ruler leveled up. Scattershot is nice. You just have extreme range and super high damage. You know what? I'm actually gonna go for sniper shot. That sounds solid. You are gonna spawn in a hound. Let's get another Harrier in. What is this? An unexplored location. Sure. Vicious Primo Nebula. Ah. Okay, so we're already at war with somebody. We do need to consider getting an outpost somewhere. Let's go ahead and jump on into this fight. Ooh. I'll spend 99 gold to get a Houndmaster. It's a tier 2 troop. Yeah, we'll take that. If we could take this out early, that would be super sick. Although, we are going to get Imperium. That gives us a unit. How long? That's still another 8 turns. I don't think we should wait that long for it. It's only gonna bring in the 1. We could clear this infestation super early, before they really have a chance to build up. I think I'll take it. This map. Fantastic. Alright, already they can reach me. Isn't that... yeah, that gives us lucky. Do they have range? No. Houndmasters, you guys can be like my bait. As long as the bear can't reach me. We'll do a defensive formation like this. I was really hoping that they would go after those. Okay, now ideally, we immobilize here. That's amazing. Ideally, we mobilize here as well. That's also amazing. Cancel retaliation. $31 damage. They're both 31. Let's give decisive command here to finish off these buffs. Take it. You guys are basically the same. You just have one more range. Now I'm not so sure how I feel about grabbing the sniper shot. Okay, he is down to 1 entity. We're gonna take some fire damage here. And now the bear is active. We'll just eat the retaliation. I should have seen how much damage this would do. I don't think it would be enough, though. Now, you can cancel defense and charge. You can come in here and finish this unit. We got the 100 here. That's just minus evasion. We're not gonna be able to finish you. You can kill the hounds, it's not a huge deal. That's a lot of damage that these guys are about to take as well. Okay. Let's see what damage is done. The graze is nice. Alright, you can kill. And since you're my only tier 2 unit, let's give you the kill. Nice. Now we need to do some healing. That is for certain. You should still be in range, right? Like, if they get attacked by this guy, 285, we should be able to handle that. Okay, so enemy here, nothing here, well, neutral here. We probably want to maybe get an outpost over here. We're gonna keep exploring for a little bit. Decide where we want that outpost. Engraving focus. 1 ranged unit type, 2 skirmishers. You guys are skirmishers, ranged. You guys are pole arms. We only have 1 more turn until we can get the steel hall going, and then we can hurry up and get the tavern. We could hurry the production. City structures cost 20% less gold to build. Is that what this is? Yes. Oh, they're all city structures. Oh, heck yeah. Let's get that right away. More gold we can save, the better. Yeah, that helps a little bit. Alright, let's get some of the map explored. The House of Hunger. Okay. Let's see what's going on with this tower. See if we can't gain some sight over the land. They did not attack me. Melee strike and carrion feed. Consume corpse. You also have an entwined thrall. Are we confident enough to take you on? I think so. I think so. Clearing out a monster's den early will be nice. I don't like that he starts in front. Now you guys have like crazy movement range, right? Yes. Okay. They want to come and charge me, that is fine. Yep, in the bushes. That's great. I honestly didn't think you'd be able to hit me already, but that's fine. Okay. Perfectly fine. Oh, you can move through units. Can't move through this unit? Oh, it's because of the counter-strike, maybe? Your charge is blocked by the terrain. Ah. Might as well get the hounds to eat the retaliation. Okay. 18 damage, 18 damage. We can do more damage here. Extra action we'll give to you. Finish off this unit. Nice. Can also finish that unit. Awesome. We'll end the turn. I don't think I'm gonna use our spells here. That's a nasty hit and poison. Let's get you behind to go for the charge, cancel retaliation, and mark. Only 35 with that, though. See, when we can only get one attack off, we should be doing that. It's my bad. Alright, let's pop you here. You guys should be able to finish. %60 chance. Nice, got him marked again. 45, give it to me. No. Ooh, a graze. Nice. Okay, infestation cleared. Sundering Construct Destroyer. Okay. Food and gold, and a demonic shield. You can get back into our own territory, so let's get you healing. Can annex another province. I don't know what we're gonna need. Ah, farms for the tavern. Perfect. So... we can go 15 mana or 10 mana and 5 research. Well, you give +2 food because of the river. Quarries, foresters. We don't really need farms right now. I mean, we get 12 gold anyways, rather than the 15. I'm gonna go for a quarry, I think. Get some more boosted buildings. Okay, and I think before we go any further, we are gonna go ahead and end things here. I feel like not a bad start, right? We took out an infestation already, got the main quest going, got some side quests going. Already found an enemy faction, found a neutral faction. What do we get more of these for? Intimidate free cities. How do we get more, though? Gathered by the Reavers through conquests and battles with empires, dwellings, and free cities. So, really, if we go to war and start attacking them, we might get enough spoils to start intimidating these guys. You will immediately reach the next relation state. Interesting. That's kind of tough, huh? Okay, and then we want to go kind of see what's going on here. This kind of looks like it's the edge of the map. So we'll go ahead and grab this tower. Keep on exploring. We have another tower up here. Tower up here. Tower up here. Want to keep exploring the open land. Kind of see where we want to settle next. Maybe take this guy out as quickly as possible. Because that could be an easy another city we can grab. So yeah, all of that next time. As always, I appreciate y'all for stopping by, and I hope to see you in the next episode. Until then, peace out, y'all.